Jimmy, our tale of the tape.
And you look at the record, 7-1 for Joe Warren, but those 7, some of the best fighters in the world. He has taken on much better talent than the undefeated Alexis Vila.
With the official introductions, we send it back to Michael Williams.
Bellator Fighting Championships on MTV2 and Epix2 in HD, along with the city of Canton, Ohio, home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Now present 3 5-minute rounds, the final fight of the Bantamweight Tournament quarterfinal round. Brought to you by Light Strike. Light Strike brings video game action into the real world live and in color. It's action at the speed of light at lightstrike.com. And now, first introducing the red corner at 5'4", weighing in at 134½ pounds, undefeated as a professional at 9-0. Originally from Cuba, now out of Miami, Florida, Alexis the Exorcist Vila. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner at 5'6", weighing in at 135 pounds. Tonight, the reigning Bellator featherweight world champion begins his quest to become a 2-division champion. He enters the Bantamweight tournament, bringing 7 professional victories, just 1 defeat from Monument, Colorado, the self-proclaimed baddest man on the planet, Joe Warren. And the referee in charge, Jerry Chris.
Gentlemen, you've been here before, you know the rules. Give me a good, clean fight and give all these fans hard-hitting action. Touch gloves or turn your corners.
The winner of this tournament earns a world title shot versus Bellator's reigning bantamweight champion, Zach Makovsky. The winner of this bout joins Ed West, Marcos Galvão, and Eduardo Dantas in the semifinal round. The bell and round number 1.
Well, the talk is over. It is time to fight.
The Cuban, now living in the United States, Alexis Vila, is in the white trunks with the black trim. The American Joe Warren is in the black trunks. Jerry Chris is the referee.
You see at 135, Joe Warren, the much bigger fighter. He's used to being the smaller man. He says, I'm used to being the weaker guy, but not at 135.
Both fighters walk at 145 pounds, but when Vila won that bronze for Cuba at the 1996 Summer Olympics in freestyle wrestling, his weight class was 106 pounds. Warren's weight class when he was a world champion in Greco-Roman wrestling in 2006, 132 pounds.
Oh, good right hand, he's stunned!
Vila looking to finish in pounds, going for the takedown. It never comes easy for Joe Warren.
I was about to say, it doesn't look like a first round for Joe Warren. He's not getting beat up.
Vila really, really dislikes Joe Warren. That's no hyperbole.
Left hand, he's out! That's it!
Unconscious. Just like that, Warren is completely cold, and a huge win for the Cuban Olympian Alexis Vila in his Bellator debut.
Wow, you can now count Joe Warren out of a fight. It is over, it is done. He has been knocked out in the first round.
Vila said, quote, I have to teach him respect. He was angry coming into this fight. Really felt that Joe Warren disrespected him, disrespected mixed martial arts.
Well, Vila did his talking with his punches. A beautiful left hand. Joe Warren is still out, still not moving.
Joe Warren, for point of clarification, is still Bellator's reigning 145-pound world champion, but he is out via knockout of this bantamweight tournament.
And this is a man who had taken a hellacious beating from Pitbull. He took a hellacious beating from Joe Soto and came back.
It took 64 seconds into this fight, Jimmy.
Man, beautiful left hook. He stunned him with the right and then finished him with the left. Right here, that right hand over the top, that stunned him. Joe Warren turned away, as he always has a habit of doing, but it looks like he was going to recover as Vila went in for the takedown, but this time didn't bring his right hand back after throwing it, and that is all she wrote.
Watch how hard Joe Warren snaps the back of his head on the canvas.
Now, he was out before he hit the ground. Man, beautiful shot. Joe Warren says, I have a lot of confidence now in my boxing. The problem is he got confident in something he wasn't totally adept at yet. Didn't bring his right hand back. Boxing 101.
40-year-old Alexis Vila who did not start his MMA training until the age of 36, now a perfect 10-0 in his pro MMA career. When we return, Jimmy Smith will speak to our final semifinalist, Alexis Vila, a stunning knockout in his Bellator debut. A devastating first-round knockout win for Alexis Vila, and Joe Warren simply devastated by way of that loss. Let's send it up into the Bellator cage to Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 104 into round number 1. The winner by knockout, now the 4th semifinalist in the bantamweight tournament, the Exorcist, Alexis Vila.
At 40 years old, the Cuban who defected to the United States in 1997, Alexis Vila, is the oldest semifinalist in this tournament, the oldest of the 8 original fighters in this tournament. Alexis Vila, stunning Bellator debut. He is with Jimmy Smith.
I'm here with their winner, Alexis Vila. Vila, you could not have made a bigger statement than knocking out the 145-pound champion.
This is what MMA is about. You know, I train, I deserve my respect.
Now, you're now in the semifinal round. You're the last person to qualify for the semifinals. What are your thoughts on the talent in this field? Some great fights tonight.
It's a great fight tonight, so I think that everybody happy with my performance too. So let's roll.
Now, you're moving on to the semifinals. Anyone you're looking forward to taking on, or is it anybody Bellator says? Anybody looking forward to fighting?
I'm looking for the title. This is what I come here to get the title.
Let's give a big hand to your winner, Alexis Vila.
No, they turn it off. They turn it off.
Alexis Vila oozed confidence coming into this Bellator Season 5 bantamweight tournament. In July of this year, Vila said, quote, "There's nobody that can stop me from becoming the next Bellator bantamweight world champion. I feel like the belt is already mine. I just have to beat up a few guys before I get to take it home."